Hey guys, thank you for tuning in and welcome to my channel Love Centered. I thank you all who have subscribed to my channel and like my videos. I really appreciate you joining me. And for those who would like to subscribe to my channel, please make sure to click on the little bell icon after having subscribed so you can get a notification. Today we will be discussing how to love yourself more. Well, self-love starts with self, no? This is my third video on self-love. Before this, we've discussed self-love being the secret to happiness and that self-love is not selfish. There's no dark side to it, dearie. If you haven't watched the previous videos, I am sharing the link in the description for you below. How do you love yourself more? So how do you love yourself more? Number 1, be judicious about the judgments that come your way. You will hear a lot of things on your path, some consciously and some unconsciously. You will be told that you're not slim enough, you aren't pretty enough, your personality isn't charming enough, making mistakes is unacceptable, taking care of your needs is selfish, blah blah blah. Well, some of them will creep into your mind and belief system, polluting your self-perception. In fact, many of these toxic perceptions probably already have. Learn how to question everything. Learning to say no, that's not true, helps you to discover what the truth actually is. The more clarity you have, the more you will be able to support and stick up for yourself. Number 2, be your own best friend. You alone are enough. You have nothing to prove to anyone. But are you your own mortal enemy? If most of us spoke to the others the way we speak to ourselves, we would have no friends. You are with yourself 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, throughout the highs and lows. Doesn't it make sense to be best friends with yourself, making your life so much easier? To practice self-love, it is important for us to consciously change our relationships with ourselves and treat ourselves with compassion and consideration, just as we would with a best friend. The pampering, the TLC, the pep talk, and so on. Number 3, change the way you perceive your flaws. The relationship with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship you have. Now, instead of seeing our guilt, jealousy, anger, fear, and sadness as a terrible curse, see them as opportunities to grow. Realize that everyone struggles with these universal human emotions. We all feel insecure at times, and that's perfectly all right. Every time someone points out a flaw in you or criticizes you in any way, don't feel depressed, angry, or defensive. Rather, feel gratitude for the chance to grow. So give this mindset trick a spin. See what happens when you start perceiving your imperfections as opportunities to grow. Number 4, learn the art of self-care. And I said to my body softly, I want to be your friend. It took a long breath and replied, I have been waiting my whole life for this. Most of us are terribly disconnected from our bodies, minds, hearts, and souls. There are endless ways to practice self-care, like spending time each day, connecting with your physicality, and exploring what you need. Perhaps you are tired and need more sleep. Maybe your muscles ache and you need to do some stretches or skip gymming for the day and get some rest. Or you might even need to alter your eating habits for the sake of your health and well-being. Look after yourself. These practices may seem very simple, but they send a very direct and powerful message to your conscious and unconscious mind that you are worthy. You are worthy of being cared for. Number 5, be your own advocate and stand up for yourself. Self-love isn't always so poetic. Sometimes it's a nice triple backflip kick in the ass. You've got to call yourself on your own bullshit, the nonsense, in the most incredibly efficient way you can. So what's your experience with self-love? What has been the hardest part of learning how to love yourself? I'd love to hear your story. I'm inspired every time you drop by and leave a comment. Sending you much love for self-love and blessings galore. And before you go, please make sure to read the description where I have shared some profound benefits in a quick takeaway pointers and some of my favorite Oprah Winfrey quotes on self-love. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button.